Okay, we are going to go ahead and work on some challenge problems here. Level 6. These, there's a lot of distribution going on here in letter A. So let's go ahead and tackle letter A. We're going to start over here on the left-hand side. Our first thing that we see is that we can distribute our 7 to the x minus 2. So if we do that, we get 7x minus 14. And then we're going to go ahead and also distribute our negative 3. We may as well. We're already here. So we'll have negative 3x minus 9. And then we have our equal sign. And over here on the right-hand side, we have a distributive property term over here as well. So we'll have 5x minus 15 for that. And we cannot forget that plus x there on the very end. We're going to go ahead and combine like terms on this left-hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and underline my like terms. So here, 7x and negative 3x are like terms. Negative 14 and negative 9 are also like terms. So let's go ahead and work on our x's. So 7x minus 3x is 4x. Negative 14 minus 9. If you're thinking, oh man, I don't know how to do that in mental math, think about negative 14 minus 10. Negative 14 minus 10 would be negative 24. Well, this is one less, so it would be negative 23. That's a good way to think about it if you struggle with those negatives in mental math. And then over here on the right-hand side, we have, I'm going to go ahead and use 3 lines. We have 5x and x. That would be a total of 6x, and then we can't forget our minus 15. Now we can start combining. Let's go ahead and start with our x's. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract the 4x so I can try to keep things as positive as possible. So this will cancel here. So I have 2x minus 15. And then over here I have negative 23. Okay, so now we're going to add our 15 to our negative 23. Oops. All right, so here we're going to kind of count backwards. So 15 to 23 would be 8, but we have more negatives than we do positives here. So we have negative 8 equals 2x because these guys canceled. And to get that x all by itself, we'll divide by, oops, not negative 2. We'll divide by 2. So our 2's cancel. So we have x equals negative 4. Okay, letter B. This one we have to make a fraction bubble because we cannot let that fraction split up if there's anything else around it. So first we need to get rid of this negative 3 and add it to the other side. Now over here you can write it as 3 plus x. I'm going to go ahead and write it as x plus 3 and keep my variables first. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use, you can use the distributive property, you can move the 3 over. Let's go ahead and distribute our 5. So we'd have 10x minus 5, still have our denominator of 3. All right, now to get rid of this denominator, we multiply by it. So if we do it on one side, we have to do it on the other side. When we have two terms like we do here, term 1 is this x, term 2 is this positive 3. We have to put that in parentheses and put the 3 on the outside, which shows multiplication to both terms. So we'll have 10x minus 5 equals, let's go ahead and distribute that positive 3. 3 times x, we get 3x. 3 times 3, we get 9. Now we just got to move things around. So let's go ahead and take care of our x's first. So we'll subtract 3x from both sides. It'll cancel over here. So we're left with 7x and then our minus 5, and then we still have 9 on this right-hand side. Okay, I'm going to move over here since I ran out of room, rewrite it. All right, to move everything that is like terms, we're going to add that 5. 9 and 5 is 14. Again, if you need to think quick math, think 10 plus 5 is 15. 1 less is 14. Get that x all by itself. We're going to divide by 7. And then 14 divided by 7 on the right-hand side is 2.